The scoring continued red hot this week, and from the more than 250 who started the week, the top 5 bowlers remain to compete for the $15,000 top prize. Today on the Pro Bowlers Tour, it's the $100,000 Rolaids Open. Here is one to look forward to, but we salute the great performance of the first 2 games of first-time starter on national television, Dan Roche, winning the first 2 and then having bad luck against Mark Roth, Bowler of the Year, who shot a 247 to Roche's 166. Now, it's Roth against the guy that wants to be Bowler of the Year in 1979, Marshall Holman, who has just stroked his last practice shot.
Marshall Holman, who said he was going to break the jinx of the tournament leader losing by scaring his opponent. Well, I think he's got the wrong man to scare out there. Mark Roth is not afraid of anyone, much less Marshall Holman, but once again, Holman has no reason to fear anybody. These are the 2 top right-handed players in the country today.
In 6 years, Marshall Holman has won 8 titles. In 9 years, Mark Roth has won 16 PBA titles.
And it's amazing how many times they bowled each other for the title, and so far, Holman has come out on the top. He's won 3 times. Roth has only won once in title matches.
Oh, looks so easy. Tit for tat here in Florissant, Missouri. We're live on the Professional Bowlers Tour, the final match. And Marshall Holman gives a look of I can't believe it. Watch again.
Chris, you said that Mark has been losing on TV, but he hasn't been getting the breaks. Last week he lost with a 237 game. This week he may be getting the breaks. He did not expect to carry that, and bingo, there it goes. Maybe this week could be it.
Okay. Holman is up on the right lane. Second frame, strike up. And the man at one time in the opening round of match play strung 20 strikes in a row. 300, 268, 268 for an 836 series. We're all even. 3 frames, 6 strikes. Final game.
Reminiscent of a match we had 2 years here ago, Larry Lobb, Tim Harahan both started with 9 in a row. Lobb, the eventual winner, with a 280 game. Could happen again today.
Roth now on the left lane. Four-bagger. Roth 4 in a row. Again, the match is even. 4 frames, 8 strikes.
Chris, these 2 young players are so dominant today on the tour. It's just amazing. I watch them out there bowling, and I have really, in the 15 years I've been on the tour, have never seen 2 young talents so strong, can do it all. This man's goal is to be Bowler of the Year. He wants to dominate. He's bowling against the player that he has to beat, I believe, to win that title. The reigning Bowler of the Year, Mark Roth. Both perfect through 4. Mark Roth in the second frame carried that strike to hold the lead he has right now. Holman just missed 5 going over, just not quite knocking out the 7. And Marshall told me he's going to take a little more time with his spares, and he is doing that on the approach. He's given away a few tournaments by missing spares. I don't believe he'll do it today.
Marshall Holman, great showman.
And that little extra time may have saved him on that shot. He was definitely off track and still nicked the 7-pin. Roth has a chance to take the lead.
4 in a row, 5th frame, final championship match. 5 in a row.
Mark Roth a little calmer than Marshall Holman. Watch his feet. Oops. Like 2 extra pins, he could have knocked down 12 with the power he has.
Now the 6th frame. Halfway. Mark Roth. Tremendous fans, spectators here at the Dick Weber lanes.
The way Roth is striking, Holman must need to a strike right here to keep the pressure on. Holman going at 220 pace can increase it to 230. Roth perfect through 6, going at a 240 pace. 21 pins, the difference of 1 little pin that didn't fall in the 5th frame.
This time a 10 pin on the left lane. And marking with a spare in the 7th frame of this championship game, Mark Roth is up. In this tournament this week, there were 3 different leaders through the qualifying rounds: Roth, Bill Spigner, and Nelson Burton. However, Holman took over the lead after each of the 3 rounds of match play. Count them, 7 in a row, 5 to go. Roth, who compiled a match play record of 16-8. And that visual tells you the story. 7 consecutive strikes here in the championship match. Should there be a 300 game, a Ford Mustang will go to Mark Roth.
That's the only shot's been a bit errant for Roth. He pulled it a little bit and just stuffed it in the pocket. Still has a chance for a 259 game.
All but the 7.
Once again, the match is not over. As sensational as Roth has been so far, Holman still has a chance for a 248.
In addition to the personal rivalry between these 2 professionals, either Roth or Holman, depending upon who wins the match, will become the leading money winner here in 1979.
If Holman does not strike on this ball, the only thing we have to look forward to is to see if Roth can get the perfect game. He will win the tournament if Holman doesn't strike on this ball.
There it is.
The tournament has been decided. Holman can possibly shoot 237. It's not going to be enough. Roth has the tournament in his bag. The only thing he has to go for, and it's a tremendous thing, is a perfect game. Nobody has ever rolled one in the position round, the final match.
8 in a row. 3 to go.
The ball speaks for itself. The picture is there, just stuffed 10 in the pit. 3 more times, he'll have done what no man has ever done in 18 years on a Pro Bowlers Tour, 300 in the final game of a professional bowlers tournament on national television.
All but the 6, ending the string at 9. Much appreciated.
Jubilant Mark Roth has a shot for 279. Here's the ball that went a little high. He got a little too much turn. He knew it when he let go. He needed a break. You know, in every 300 game, Chris, you need a break. Roth threw 9 excellent, perfect shots. Could not get that one break. I believe if he had carried a nosedive and got lucky there, he'd have stuffed the last 2 for 300. But once again, the tournament leader has lost 6 weeks in a row.